But after graduation, I found myself in the right place at the right time. Now, successful people, especially Americans, will always say that success comes from hard work, persistence, you know, it's the Horatio Alger story, and knowing the right people. They are not giving you the whole story. They want you to think they're Superman. The truth is, you need luck. So I got a hold of some new technology, a program called Fontographer, and with this software I was able to design typefaces. Now the lesson in that is work with the newest, weirdest, most interesting tools you can find. Avoid what the crowds are doing. Avoid what the crowds are doing because it's too crowded there. It's too crowded for you to get noticed very easily. Let's say everybody is doing X because that's all the rage, and you're a really smart person who can do it really, really well, so you decide to do X and do it better than everybody else. That's stressful! Don't do that to yourself! So I got noticed. I got some press. I was in all the design magazines the year after I graduated, and that means I was successful at 26. And then things got really fun. My typefaces went around the world. And that's like a gazillion of your little bastard children saying things you never taught them to say and never would have condoned. And it was pretty wonderful. We're talking like cigarette ads in Germany. You could fly around the world and get off a plane and see your work on the wall, and it wasn't the work you intended it to be. I don't smoke. A nationwide Taco Bell campaign adopted my typefaces. It gets weirder. Scientology billboards in LA. L. Ron Hubbard, thank you. I'm not going to join your church, though. They actually used caustic biomorph as the masthead for a British porn magazine called Screw. There was momentum, and there was buzz, and I didn't need to sell myself. With so many people begging to give me work, I didn't need to learn how to market myself. With all the press, I wasn't steering my career. The market was steering me. If you don't plan your own destiny, somebody else will, and it won't be in your best interest. I came to resent the way we can get pigeonholed as designers. That person does typefaces. This person animates characters. We're supposed to keep changing what we're doing. You know, there was a study done in a Japanese electronics company a couple of years ago that found that no matter what level you were at in the company, junior to like CEO, the people who had the best ideas were the ones who had a myriad of skills and understandings, and their circle of friends included people in other silos and other departments. And the next thing I want to say about that is learn how to market yourself, even if the world acts like you don't need to. Because by neglecting your own marketing, you are capable of producing your own personal recession. You can live under a little dark cloud. I have done this more than once. It turns out I excel at neglecting my own self-marketing. My dad says that I am living proof that it's possible to be famous and poor. When you started school, that was about 5 million foreclosures ago. I Googled it. The world was different. Here's a quote from Newsweek last month. referring to unemployment among executives in the US. Some who once drove BMWs are now becoming BWMs, beach white males. But the stock market is up, and living standards are down, and it's been said that we're in a jobless recovery. Jobless recovery. Does that sound weird to you? What exactly does that mean? I think it's kind of like being alive with no pulse. Now, in the New York Times last month, a story entitled "Class of 2009 Still Angry" caught my eye because Ivy League MBAs that they interviewed were flipping burgers and selling shoes. Not exactly what they aspire to be doing. Indeed, you don't have to go all the way to the Middle East to find young people who want to see change now. Yes, we can. There are growing inequalities in our society, though, and until they're addressed, the U.S. is not going to be what it's cracked up to be.